Morning. I love you, Rodney. Love you, whoever's watching this. I worked out so hard this morning and had to rush these kids off to school, to the daycare. So upset. You know, I thought about what I was going to say on here, why I'm upset. You know, is that even really important to post this now that I started that? I'm grateful that I put a lot of these on, you know, a platform people can watch. And don't do this while you're driving, by the way, what I'm doing. But I'm not going to say it. I'm upset. I'm upset about a lot of things. My daughter's hair, clothes, condition of their house. But let's talk about my part, what I can do. Could I have gotten up a little earlier so I could have brushed your hair? Could I have not played a video game with my son and gave them a bath? Could I have just came home from work and just focused on their clothes, giving them a bath, and making sure that they had clothes for today, instead of scrambling around looking for what they could wear? Yeah, I could have done that. I should have done that. I chose to connect with my son. And I'm not. It's okay. If those are my choices, and I can't think of anything else, then knowing that throughout the week, I can dig deeper. Throughout the week, what could I have done to change this? Should I have taken that nap, or should I have, you know, I'm doing a lot, you know, and if you're looking from the inside in, outside in, it's a lot, but more can be done. So if I want to be mad at somebody, I should be mad at myself. There was some times there that I was just flipping through my freaking phone because I was so overworked. And I could have put clothes in the wash. I could have started a bath. So if I want to be mad at anybody, I have to be mad at the things that I can control. And not take it into today. You know? Not take it into today. Just know that this is a check-in. This is an inventory of what I can do. You know, if I continue to not do these things, what's going to happen in February when I have to do them all? You know? So this is a good moment. And just know it's temporary, Rodney. It's temporary. All of this is a foundation you're creating, so when you get into that season of your life, you're prepared. You're waking up earlier every day. That's going to mean something moving forward. You're going to the gym before work consistently. That's going to do something for you too. You know, there's so many things you can be mad at throughout the day. There's going to be a lot of things you can be mad at moving forward today. But there's some things you can, you know, you made your bed. You know, last night you got your clothes ready. You know, and today you hit snooze 15 minutes longer than you should have. So instead of getting up at 5:50, you got up at, 6:05, 6:10. So maybe more than 15 minutes. Would that 15 minutes have made the difference? And what would you have done with it anyways? Would you have done one more workout? Because I think you would have. At least you stretched after the leg thing. I should kick my ass today. But let's look at the successes of today. Got the kids off the daycare, got to the gym, made my protein shake, put a lot of these videos on YouTube. I spent a lot of time doing that. So if I really want to calculate what I did that. And it's necessary for what you've got going on. Everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to. How about that? You talk about that all the time. Everything happens exactly the way your higher power intended. Everything happens exactly the way God intended for it to happen. Every little move I make, every little thing that happens, everything. So it has gone exactly the way it was supposed to. You can't go back and like, oh, I should have done this, done that, which you've been doing in this video. You can reflect, so moving forward, you can do that. So maybe when you're at the gym, or maybe in the morning, you can say, okay, maybe I should spend a little time doing this, or that instead, right? That's okay. So now, we accept today for how it started, with good and bad. And really, there's not good and bad. There's just, different results. Guess what? You didn't get loaded yesterday. Guess what? You didn't get loaded the day before. Guess what? You're clean for 2025. And that's not something you could say when 2024 started. I thought that the calendar year was going to make the difference. And when 2024 hit, I was going to be clean from there on. The date does nothing for me. Nothing. Flipping that, putting a new calendar up does nothing other than putting a new calendar up. What it takes is right now, let's do it. And then just do it. It doesn't matter if it's the fucking 4th of June or the 1st of January. Or the 31st of December. These days that go, they are there. The only significance is the 29th of August. And then the day I walked into treatment. There's the significance. That's it. Everything else is the motions that you go through as the days continue to stack. I was so wrapped up into like this day or this month or that year, and none of it fucking really matters. But it all had to happen the way it did. And so, find gratitude in my past, find gratitude in even the struggles of today. Because it gave me the ability to reflect, put it on here, and maybe somebody will watch this and maybe they'll breathe, accept, find gratitude. There's plenty to be grateful for today. There's plenty to be stressed out over. Like I need to get the rest of my rent paid, which hopefully I made enough. My car paid because I made a mistake thinking that, well, really what happened was I made 2 payments and the bank counted it as one. When you make that large payment, it still counts as one payment. I'm guessing. Because what they have is just that one payment. And it doesn't matter. Like, I can't go back to that date and rewind it. I just have to push through it today and find a way. And be grateful that I have my car and it will be paid, and I'm making making enough to do it. Like, I do make good money. It's just a lot of bills, a lot of catching up to do. And then Christmas, and, you know, but if I think about it, all of that stuff had to happen. So, I love you. You're doing great. Keep pushing forward. And give yourself a break. You've had a tough go, man. All this stuff is, you're bred for all this stuff. All of this stuff is made for you. God doesn't provide what we can't handle. And when we take over, we give ourselves more than we can handle. You know, they say we take on too much. It's true. We take on too much. But if we give it all to our higher power, what's put in front of us is exactly what we can handle. So, I hope you have a good day today. Tell your loved ones that you love them. The ones you haven't talked to in a while, reach out and say hello. Even if they tell you don't reach back, at least you gave it a shot. Or at least you'll know from there you don't want to reach out to them anymore. And maybe one day you'll be able to make the real amends that anybody's telling you they don't want to talk to you anymore. You played a part in it too. I had that part in my life too. So I love you. Yeah, it ain't too bad, right?